My friend and fellow patriot, listen to me. I've got good news, but I want you to be on alert. Do not be fooled. The administrative state, we've heard about the police state, the intel state, the shadow government, the every kind of state there is. This is the administrative state. And they're backed by activist judges and radical Democrats and the entrenched Washington elite. They are waging an all-out war against President Trump. But as my hat indicates, the rules have changed. This is not just political resistance. It is a calculated coup designed to stop Trump from doing what he was elected to do, what you elected him to do, to dismantle the bloated, corrupt bureaucracy that has hijacked the U.S. government. Now, of course, to start with USAID, the so-called U.S. Agency for International Development. This is a slush fund for globalist pet projects masquerading as humanitarian aid. Now, President Trump, rightly recognizing its waste and corruption, moved to shut it down and bring its operations under control. But in an all too predictable move, a federal judge, one of the many leftist activists installed by Obama and Biden, blocked the administration's efforts to clear out and to destroy, once and for all, USAID's bloated payroll and reckless spending. Why? Because the deep state, and now the administrative state, will do anything to protect its own. Judge Carl Nichols issued a temporary halt to President Trump's directive, citing, quote, irreparable harm to USAID employees, many of whom are still getting paid while they live in luxury overseas on the taxpayer dime. And the swamp is desperate. They know that Trump is coming for their gravy train, and they will weaponize the courts to protect their corrupt, taxpayer-funded fiefdoms. But here's the story. USAID is just the beginning. It's the tip of the iceberg. The administrative state's true terror is that Trump has unleashed Elon Musk and DOGE to expose their financial crimes. This new Trump initiative, run by Musk himself, has already discovered shocking abuses of taxpayer money, like FEMA funneling $59 million to luxury hotels in New York City to house illegal immigrants, in direct contravention of the president's order. This is your money. Let me say that this is your money being handed out like candy to the radical left in their favorite causes while Americans struggle to afford groceries. Well, this is going to stop. And once again, the deep state is moving fast to cover its tracks. A Biden-appointed judge in Manhattan, Paul Engelmeyer, has temporarily blocked Musk's DOGE team from accessing Treasury records. Why? Because the left knows what these records contain, proof of waste, fraud, and possible, most likely, criminal financial misconduct, spanning decades. So the bureaucrats are panicking, and the Democratic allies are rushing to protect them. This is real war, my friends. This isn't just a joke. And not just between President Trump and Joe Biden, not just between conservatives and liberals, but between the people and the corrupt administrative state that believes it, not the American people, believes it should run the country. The Constitution is clear. The president has the power to investigate, oversee, and rein in executive agencies. The courts, the bureaucrats, and the deep state do not have the power, do not have the authority to dictate how taxpayer money is spent. The radical left in their game plan is simple: delay, obstruct, litigate, and fabricate legal obstacles to prevent President Trump from doing what we elected him to do, to drain the swamp. But Trump has the truth on his side, the law on his side, and the American people on his side. I can't say that enough. Now, the fight isn't over. The coup plotters are out in the open, desperate to stop the inevitable. But they will fail because the Trump administration is moving full speed ahead at breakneck speed, at lightning speed, to expose the corruption, slash the bureaucratic dead weight, and return power to the American people where it belongs. So, my friends, stay vigilant, stay strong. The swamp is being drained. It's being cemented over. It is being housed. It will be in a relic. It'll be in some kind of a museum one day. Don't lose faith. Don't think for 1 minute that we are not successful. Because here's what you have to understand, and I'm going to say this again. This is a fight against the administrative state. This is a group of people who for the longest time has believed that they are above the law. But do not become frightful. This is just a delay. This is just a delay. These are just temporary injunctions. These are just momentary stops. But there is absolutely nothing the president can do to control his executive office and to follow through with the mandate that he was ordered to proceed with and to perform. But I keep saying be not mistaken, and I'll say it again. This is a coup. This is war. This is an internecine battle. This is a group of people who've never had to think that they could ever be stopped. And when you get people in desperation, when you get them in like a rat caged, they do things that are so frightening. So, my friends, be alert, be alarmed, and be armed, and comment. Oh, and one more thing. If you believe in what we're doing here at Lionel Nation, you will follow this channel. You will subscribe. You will like the videos, because those are the metrics that put us into the HOV lane, so to speak, of spreading the good word of truth. Now comment as you see fit.